Hi, good afternoon, Bright Futures. It's Dr. Stephanie coming to you on our second May Live with Dr. Stephanie, and I'm super excited to be here and say that I have officially completed one of my major goals, well, probably the most major goal that I had for this year, and a huge bucket list item for myself was completing the marathon. And I did finish strong. I did cross the finish line fully upright. All my legs were in working order, and I am back in the office today, super excited to just really bring the energy back to everybody else. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you today is a kind of a follow-up from our pinwheels from last week. So the pinwheels were such a hit, and it's actually been something we're going to keep them going. They're here. Please take one when you come in the office. Take them for yourself. Take them for your kids. Take them for your spouse if you know they can use one. But keep this as an anchor. So the more anchors that we have in our life to keep us on track, the better we can stay within the barriers or the boundaries of where we want to be to continue to pursue and move forward and achieve the things that we want to achieve. And for some of us, it's running a marathon. For some of us, it's just making it through the end of the day without yelling at our kids. Or for some of us, it's to wake up and make sure that we eat a healthy breakfast every day. Whatever that may be for you, you know where your barriers are. They're kind of your guardrails, if you will. And if we get too far off course, we tend to bounce up against these guardrails. And those guardrails are here to show us that we need to move ourselves back on track and keep going forward. So what do guardrails look like? It can look like physical symptoms. They can look like emotional symptoms where you're just feeling really depressed, where you're feeling really anxious all the time. That's your body's way of letting you know that you're getting really off course. So use those symptoms and use those indicators that your body tends to show you to help you move back on course. And so a couple ways that we want to use pinwheels. So I've been using this pinwheel this pinwheel idea all week. I don't know about you guys, but it's really actually been in the top of my mind. Even if I don't have my pinwheel with me, I have been several times I've noticed in traffic and in the car when I tend to get like, okay, come on, light, let's turn green, or let's go, how we all get. And I'm like, okay, my pinwheel, I'm going to breathe. I can control this. I don't have to feel this state of anxiety because there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So one thing that we're going to use next, so the more anchors that we have, the easier that it is that we can help us get right back on track. So rubber bands are such a good way to do this. I mean, this is an old trick, right? We all have heard about the rubber band on the wrist, and you snap it when you start to feel your mindset go negative, or when you feel yourself maybe eating something that you shouldn't, or whatever that may look like for you. But the rubber band, I would highly encourage you guys to all get a nice thick rubber band and write something on it. That's something that's there for you to make sure that you stay nice and focused and help yourself all throughout the day before you use your pinwheel or while you use your pinwheel. So maybe it's breathe. Maybe it's you got this. Maybe it's I'm strong. Maybe it's focus. Maybe, whatever it may be for you, write that on there. Put it on your wrist. And as soon as you feel yourself either A, going into a place of stress or starting to go into a negative thought pattern, just give yourself a snap. And the more snaps you get, the quicker your body's going to learn and remember not to go into those states of being. You want to teach yourself that you have the power and you have the ability to snap yourself literally out of any mood that you would like to. So use it when you're having a bad day. use it when you're having a great day, when you feel like you are just clicking on all cylinders and you want to keep that momentum going. Look down and remind yourself, I got this. I'm going to keep going, and use it to fuel you and to use it as momentum to keep you moving down the course and achieving your goals. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope that that's helpful. Rubber band and use it. Start snapping it. And when you get home at the end of the day, if your wrist is completely red, aim to do better the next day and try to have less snaps. But regardless, remember, you are in control. You have more power than you think you do. It's always up to us how we choose to perceive and to think about the events that are going on in our life. We can use our pinwheels to activate our vagus nerve, to activate our body's natural relaxation response. And now we can use our rubber bands to snap us back to the here and now. And more importantly, just be grateful for everything that we've got going awesome in our lives. So I hope everybody enjoys the weather. Shine bright today.